Just after I just ask what your name is and all that stuff.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Go.
Can you state your name, please?
Yeah, my name is Gareth Faint and I work for the TV unit at Essex Police.
Thank you. So, what interested you to have a career in this department?
Well, in this department, I guess I got into filmmaking by accident, really. I used to be an actor. Then started making my own crappy films with my friends, and then one day we won an award at a film festival, and then it kind of just took off from there, and I was self-employed from the age of 16 up until last week, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm still self-employed, but this is my main thing. So 3 months ago I started working here, and that was that.
Do you have your own film sort of company?
I did. I ran a film company from the age of 16 until 24. Still does a bit of filmmaking now on the side, but this is my main job.
That's cool. So, so how did you become involved in the media?
Yeah, so I became involved in the media just by chance. Yeah, I didn't really intend on having a career in film. When I was younger, I used to watch a lot of films. Didn't really know how they got made, I just thought they kind of happened.
Yeah.
Got a camera, got making, got writing, and that was it really.
Cool. So, when you come in on a daily basis, how do you approach your job and that?
I'm the annoying new one, so I'm like, yeah, this is all fun and exciting. So I come in and I look for, if there's not a lot of work on, I kind of make my own work in this place. So we just did a burglary film for Christmas. That's one of the force's priorities, is burglaries here. So I looked at how I could turn that into social media platform, turn it into quite a comedic film, and push it out there and see how we can tackle it.
Oh. So, what mistakes have you made in the past that have helped you improve?
Lots of mistakes I've made in the past. Taking on too much at once, I think, is a big mistake. I'm now a big believer on quality over quantity. Before, when I was doing loads of work and making quite decent money, it was the projects were suffering on the basis of it. I think that's the biggest thing, is don't rush it, just do it right. And if you do it right once, then you do it right forever. I think that's the best way I can phrase it, really. Just don't take on too much when it's just you.
Yeah. So the last question is, have you got any tips for someone like me who wants to someday get into the career?
Yeah. Tips are, just keep making. You're at college now.
Yeah.
You're going to go to uni?
I'm not sure.
See, I wasn't sure about going to uni either. I went to Ravensbourne.
Okay.
Do you know Ravensbourne at all? No?
Heard of it.
It's based in Greenwich, so I grew up in London, so Essex is a completely new world for me.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to go to uni, so I did a college course at Ravensbourne, then decided I wanted to do it, and although some people say just go in and stuck in and get working, I think it sets you up for a good opportunity to make a lot of mistakes. So you can make a lot of bad films, and it not cost anyone any money, if that makes sense. Yeah. So I would say just go out, keep making films, keep writing films. It's tough. I don't think that's any stretch of the imagination. It gets really difficult. But if you really want to do it, then just keep doing it, and eventually the people you grow up with and the people you work with are going to be the people that are employing you, and vice versa. Yeah. And that's how it worked for me. I had no contacts whatsoever, and then stumbled across this job by accident.
Do you want to stay in this sort of department and sort of role in the future? Or?
Yeah, I'm pushing for my long service. I think there's like 7,000 plus days until I get my long service award, so I'm pushing for it. They laugh at that, but I love this job.
Cool, thank you.
That's all right.
Very much.
Nice and easy.
To you.
Yeah.
Cool.
Can I take your name, please?
Yeah, it's Mark Berners.
Thank you. And the first question is, what interested you in this field?
What interested me in this field? It goes back a long time. I've always been interested in program making business. My father was in script writing, so it's something that's always been in the blood, if you like.
Yeah.
I never knew that I was going to be working for an organisation like this, and initially I thought it'll be nice for a year. Drama is my main interest, so I thought before I move on to something in the field of drama, this will be good on my CV. 33 years later, I'm still here. You never really know what's going to sort of spark your interest, but the variety that you have in working in a corporate organisation like this, where one day you're working with murder teams, the next thing you're working with community safety teams. There's always something to keep you interested in, and the program making business, so it almost has a role for every interest that you could possibly have.
So how did you get involved in your job?
I started on a work experience. I was at, when I left school, I was offered work experience at a local college in Braintree. And they had a small little media unit where they did role plays and things like that as part of their drama course. So I went along as a technician there on 6 months work experience. Then Essex County Council were looking for an assistant camera operator to work on programmes for schools and colleges. I did that for about 4 years, and then I got offered this position here.
So what mistakes have you made in the past that you've learned from?
Mistakes. You never stop learning. You make mistakes all along the way. Pretend not to look at them as mistakes, but opportunities for learning and development. Only recently, for example, we were filming quite a senior officer, and we filmed him in the studio, and then said it'd be very nice to do the same thing but outside on location, because it kind of fitted better with the story that we were telling at the time. On the outside bit, we had a problem with sound. I think the mic didn't get plugged in, so we did the whole piece outside with no sound. The saving grace was the subject we were using was so robotic in their delivery that we could take the sound from what we shot in the studio and put it over the stuff outside, and nobody's noticed the difference. So you're always making mistakes, but as I say, there are opportunities for learning and getting things better next time.
So what tips do you have for someone who wants to get involved in this type of job?
It's a very difficult industry to get into. I would say that if whatever you're interested in, whether it's camera operating, whether it's editing, whatever it might be, whether it's lighting, is to actually do it. When you go for a job, your calling card is going to be what you can demonstrate that you've done. When we're looking for people, it may not be they've got lots of experience. If they can prove, though, that they've got a real interest in programme making, because things they've done in their own time, it's easy these days to pick up a camera and make something and do something. It's proving that you've got that interest will certainly open doors for you.
Thank you.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Simple as that.